Back to the channel, glad to have you here. This is a full compilation video of over 39 minutes, anything related to gemstone healing, as well as tips and tricks and strategies that have been tried and tested on using gemstones. There will be the full timestamps in the video description below. And in today's video, we're going to complete our crystal series that we started about a week ago, talking about all sorts of crystals and just using crystals in your living space and how to get the best out of your purchase. In today's video, we're also going to cover some tips and tricks to help you make the best decision in buying your crystals, as well as some tips in terms of finding your supplier, buying from other people, collecting crystals. So let's get started. So obtaining crystals for your collection can be a lot of fun. However, you do need to be prepared in order to make the right decision. So using the guidelines that we will talk about in this video, you will hopefully be able to make informed and appropriate choices so you are happy with the purchases and you feel that they are right for you and for your situation. So when you're first getting started, the world of crystals can be a bit overwhelming. There's different types, different patterns and effects of each crystal. It's best to do as little research as possible in the very beginning and just focus on one or two crystals to work with. So basically, I'd really recommend, if you can look within, just see what are the issues that you are wanting to work on. What are the underlying emotions? What are the concerns that you have? What is it that you want to get out of the crystal? Just sit down and just reflect. Get a pen and paper and just reflect on what is it that you want to get out of the crystal, and then you'll be directed to the best crystal out there, either by the manufacturer or by your own intuition. So the most important thing, I guess, when looking for a crystal is finding the right supplier. Crystals right now are sold online everywhere: AliExpress, eBay, Amazon, some specialty crystal shops and stuff, and you just kind of really need to find your real good supplier that you can rely on for crystals, good quality ones, authentic, genuine. So when you're buying crystals, it really helps to do your research. You can look up some crystal shops, ask friends, ask people who have tried particular shops or online stores and they have had good experience with them. It really helps. Just get your friends to join in and just help each other along the journey. So if you know a crystal healing practitioner, simply ask them where they source their stones. Perhaps they will sell to you as well, and that way you would be able to trust them. The main thing is just visit as many people and places as you can. Feel the atmosphere. So when visiting your supplier, make sure that you ask questions and just be able to receive helpful answers and advice. So many stones on the market today are heat treated, they're dyed, they're grown artificially in a laboratory. Ask the supplier where their stones come from. If they're unwilling to discuss it, just think twice about buying. Go to another store, go to another online market or many other fair and trade shows out there that supply crystals. They also have the same guidelines. So get to know your retailer and trust your own intuition. There are also many online crystal companies, but the disadvantage here, unfortunately, when you are buying from an online store is that you do not get to see or feel or handle the stone before you buy. So your personal experience of the stone is really important, I believe, in particular if you want it for healing. For example, when I was new to crystals, I came across these gorgeous agate slices and I asked the retailer and she told me that they were polished and dyed. So it kind of, to be honest, it kind of put me off, but I had so much respect for her because she just told me the truth, and then I was okay with not purchasing them, and then I headed off to the next crystal. So yeah, you just have to really develop that trust with your local retailer, and that way you will be able to head down to the store whenever you want and just feel the crystal. And it's best also when you feel drawn to a particular crystal or gemstone, simply just take two pieces, little pieces, hold them in your palm and see if you can feel any sort of vibration, tingling, any vibration that you feel or changes in your body, temperature, emotion. And then if you feel drawn to that crystal and you feel that it is right for you and you are obviously wanting to purchase it, then go ahead and purchase it. And I've especially noticed that with lapis lazuli. So the night before, I researched lapis lazuli and I was extremely interested in it, also because of history and its strong origin in Mesopotamia as well as ancient Egypt. So I was really drawn to it from that side, and I went in and I asked for it, and as soon as I actually just touched the lapis lazuli, just put it on the palm of my hand, I felt that vibration, and that tingling sensation was quite strong to the point where I just had to put it down. And it was actually the first time ever for me that I've felt that kind of vibration from a crystal, so I was a bit shocked, and then I decided to purchase it, and it's been a lovely addition to the decor as a decor piece, along with some other crystals to help remove negative energy. And I'll hopefully do a video tour of the crystal collection that I have. If you're interested, do let me know. So if you're into collecting crystal, bear in mind that it will be quite expensive, so you need to pay attention, you need to do your own research and pay attention to any sales going on in your local area. For example, that store had a 30 to 50% sale going on, absolutely amazing. And you might also want to look locally if you live in an area where there's a lot of stones and gemstones that's known for that. You might want to look in beaches or rivers if that's something that you are interested in. Also, your local museum may know of a geological group or a club who you can go out and join in and really just go on adventures collecting all sorts of different stones and gemstones. It might be a really wonderful experience to see rocks in veins in their natural habitat. Live in a granite area, for example, it might also be possible to find stones with small quartz crystals embedded in them. And it's best to join a group so that you do not get into trouble for trespassing. That might be an issue. So if you're wanting to buy a crystal for other people, friends, family, for example, some crystal experts suggest that you should choose your own crystal rather than choose them for other people. Again, this is based on what you see is necessary. I don't see a problem with it, to be honest, because I feel like it's really nice to gift a crystal to someone if you feel and if you know what they're going through. For example, they're going through grief or they're going through some kind of loss. It would be really nice and therapeutic as well to gift, for example, a rose quartz or a any kind of uplifting crystal that would help them to get to really kind of bring in that positive vibes and just really help them to heal, basically. And it would also carry much more importance and much more significance to the crystal as a gift. So also because of personal interaction between the holder and the stone, that's why they do suggest that it might be good for some people to purchase their own crystal. That way, as we said with the lapis lazuli, they'll be able to feel the vibration to whatever crystal they feel drawn to. But yeah, that's just a matter of choice. So if you do decide to choose a crystal for someone, I highly recommend you do. All you need to do is just really tune in and ask your intuition. Visualize the person and ask if the stone is right for them. So the beauty and variety of crystals means that you will always find something to suit your own purpose and your price range. So the question is, should I get the tumbled or the raw version of the stone? Well, I much prefer getting the raw polished version of the stone, just because I want the stone to be in its most natural state as possible. It's very beautiful to look at, and I feel that the energy is more accessible, yet this is just a matter of debate. And I do have some very beautiful tumbled versions of one of the most favorite stones out there, like lapis lazuli, amethyst, and other stones. So I will do a tour if you're interested. Let me know. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please let us know in the comments description below if you are interested in seeing more crystal and gemstone videos. Take care and have a great day. Bye bye. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you here. Today we're going to do a crystal gemstone haul, and I'm going to show you what I purchased from a local Finnish store, online store that sells gemstones as well as incense. So I'm going to show you right here. I'm going to unpack it, and if you live in Europe or locally in Finland, then you can also order from their store. They're actually quite affordable. So I bought a red jasper necklace, and I love this because it's one of these necklaces that is quite long. It has a longer string and it's can be worn exactly below the belly button, so it's the exact place that you're supposed to put it. Red jasper is a wonderful stone for vitality, for wellness, and for longevity as well. And since I have tried this necklace for about 2-3 months now, I have honestly realized that with wearing red jasper consistently, I have realized that I have more energy now. And we have other crystals as well that I've ordered, and these are tumbled stones. So we will get started with each one of these. I bought large size tumbled stones. I have chrysocolla, the green one. Next to it is black tourmaline. We have fluorite, we have pyrrhusite, and we have a rare citrine point. As you can see here, this is actually one of the most rarest types of citrine, and it's quite difficult to find citrine in its natural form, and it's not changed as well. So this is chrysocolla. Chrysocolla is an amazing gemstone that has similar effects to turquoise, and I love the different patterns here. And we have also fluorite, and you can tell by the beautiful shades and by the shine as well. This is hawk's eye, and it has grounding properties, and this is the citrine point that I was talking about before. It's a lovely point. It's a rare stone as well, and as soon as I ordered my piece, within about 2 weeks it was sold out and they didn't bring any more. This is pyrrhusite, and this is black tourmaline. I was hoping to get black tourmaline in its raw form, but unfortunately that did not happen. So these are the gemstones that I have, and I also bought apart from that clear white one is Phantom's quartz, and it has lovely shades of green inside. Hello wonderful people, glad to have you here. Today we're doing a crystal haul from India. Now I participated in an auction which was held in gemrockauctions.com, and I won a couple of gemstone pieces that I'll show you today. That was 2 weeks ago. It just arrived in the mail. It was pretty fast, and we have the first win for the day. Now I did win these at an auction, but I did pay a very low price, ranging from $5 to $7 for each of the pieces. So this labradorite right here, all of the pieces were around $7 for this, and it came in a cotton thread. I'm going to remove that, and I'm going to make it into small necklaces and small bracelets as well. So what I love about this, they're authentic, they're very beautiful, and they're also customizable as well. I also ordered rose quartz, and it came in a bead shaped necklace, and it has 4 different sets, as you can see, and I can easily transfer that to a necklace and a bracelet. A couple of ones actually, especially ones that are customized for children. I could make a couple of pieces of these as well, or I could make 1 or 2 necklaces. So there's a lot of options right here, and I love how beautiful it is, how vibrant, how authentic it really is, because when I purchase the gemstones from local places, to be honest, I'm really sure about the authenticity, but with these they've passed all the tests. This is a sodalite necklace. It is quite large. It's very beautiful, but I will not be wearing it as a necklace. I'll then again be transforming that to a bracelet. And this piece right here, it's perfect for 2 sets of adult sized bracelets. And as you can tell here, the color variation is a very beautiful. We have Amazonite right here, and this is an Amazonite bracelet, quite large in its size, so they've been really generous with the sizing, as you can see here. So this will be then again made into a smaller bracelet, and there'll be a couple of beads left, which I will then transfer to a customized bead necklace with about a couple of pieces each. This is lapis lazuli, and I've been struggling to find an authentic lapis lazuli in Finland, and the ones that are authentic are extremely high in price. This is a moss agate pendant, and it's very lovely. The more you look deep into it, the more patterns and the more imagery you could find. So these were the purchases that I got from gemrockauctions.com, and they have a couple of really good authentic sellers that have high reviews. If you've enjoyed today's video, don't forget to subscribe. I'd love to have you on board. Take care, and I will see you in the next video. Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm really glad to have you here. If you're new to the channel, we do daily herbal and natural lifestyle tips and tricks and hacks. So you might want to check out the videos that we have, and if it resonates with you and your family, feel free to subscribe. We'd love to have you on board. So in today's video, we're taking you on a short tour on the local gemstone store, and we're also going to talk about easy and simple and proven steps to be able to distinguish from the real gemstones and the fake gems out there. So unfortunately, because of the increase in demand of gemstones and crystals, and now they're also a trend, so there's a lot of fakes being included in between the real gems, and it's quite hard to be able to distinguish between the two if you do not know some easy and basic steps, which we will talk about today. So the first step is to check for any inclusions on the stone with the naked eye. So if you're unable to see any inclusions with your eyes, then you use a magnifying glass of at least 10x magnification in order to find out if the gemstone contains any inclusions. Also, when you're looking for any mark or chipping, you need to find if the gemstone has been removed from a ring or so. While transparent and flawless gemstones are hard to find, look for any cracks, scratches, and black spots . Or some sort of paper for the really good gemstones that proves that it's the right one. I mean, for example, when we were about to purchase Baltic amber necklace appropriate government lab certificate, just like with the Baltic amber that we talked about, which also clearly states the authenticity of the gemstone and any treatments it may have undergone. I hope these tips were helpful in order to distinguish the real gemstones from the fake ones. Do let us know in the description box below what have you tried and what was your experience with gemstones. And welcome back to the channel. Really glad to have you here. If you're new to the channel, feel free to scroll and check out the videos. We do daily videos with regards to do with holistic approaches, herbal remedies and recipes that have been tried and tested, as well as some vlogs that you might enjoy as well. So in today's video, taking you for a short tour around in the local crystal shop while we talk about living with crystals, some tips and tricks to use crystals around your home, in the bedroom, in the office, and in the bathroom and living room. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Crystals play a vital role in making your environment beautiful wherever you are. You may choose them for their beauty or for a particular function that is relevant to you and your living space. Crystals can also be used as a decor, and they're usually used to help balance out the energies, to help remove negative energy, as well as promote positive energy and clarity, and just basically induce love in the environment. So different crystals have their own different functions, as we spoke about in the previous videos, and you might want to check out the playlist that we've done with regards to do with crystals and their uses and benefits, and a couple of different guided meditation that you might want to follow, and I'll link the playlist in the description below. So here are some ideas for placing and using on clearing your mind for new ideas. Stones that sit constantly in an electronic environment will need to be cleaned regularly. Create a special space for your crystals. So really good idea is to set aside a particular table covered with silk cloth with a beautiful candle in a holder, a vase for fresh flowers, and an incense holder, as well as your stones. So in India and other countries, many houses have their own small shrines which are tended to daily. A beautiful arrangement of crystals, candles, and fresh flowers is an attractive focal point and also helps to provide a wonderful energy for your living room. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please let us know in the comments below what crystals do you use in your living space. If you've enjoyed today's video, do give it a thumbs up, like, share and subscribe. We'd love to have you on board. Take care and have a great day. Bye bye. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Really glad to have you here. In today's video I'm going to take you with me on a short tour to the local gemstone and souvenir shop. They have a big sale going on right now and I just want to show you some really stunning, amazing pieces. So this is an amethyst cathedral worth over 5,000 euros. Absolutely beautiful, and it's really relaxing to look at. And these are some gorgeous tiny agate pieces right here as key rings, along with some clear quartz, and I actually purchased turquoise key ring which I changed to a necklace. And here is some raw amethyst pieces, absolutely stunning. These ones are from Lapland, the north of Finland, and as you can tell, quite different as well, and they're much more older when we're talking about the amount of years as well. So they're absolutely beautiful. And I also want to take this opportunity to talk about meditating with crystals. So meditation is a way of accessing a state of deep stillness, which is a health giving in this fast moving modern age. So in a meditative state, you start to experience deep peace and relaxation, and this allows your body to restore itself on a cellular level and your mind and spirit to be regenerated. So you need breathe deeply and release all tension from your body for a few moments. Now imagine a fountain of white light that begins just above the crown of your head and enters your skull, flowing down your face, neck, back, shoulders, arms, hands, and into your crystals. As the energy builds in the crystal, allow it to flow down your abdomen, hips, legs, and into the earth. Thank the earth for her gifts. Imagine yourself to be a conduit between the earth and the heaven. To end the exercise, breathe deeply and flex your feet and hands. Now we come to the amber exercise, which helps in connecting to the planet kingdom. Now amber is an organic gemstone made of fossilized tree resin, often containing tiny pollen grains and other ancient life forms. For this exercise, simply take a piece of amber with you on a walk, preferably the upright strength of the tree. Imagine you are drawing warm earth energy up through your feet, your legs, hips, abdomen, and into the amber into your hands. Allow the energy to continue flowing up through your back, heart, shoulders, and up out of your head, up to the tree and into the universe. Relax and feel yourself to be a part of all nature. Breathe deeply and stretch your arms to come out of the exercise. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If so, do let us know in the comments welcome back to the channel. Really glad to have you here. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, check out the videos, see if it resonates, and would love to have you on board. So today I'm taking you with me to you, or you feel sensations of tickling when you pick up a particular stone, then this stone is for you. It has been demonstrated with willing subjects that human electrical that it's holding. Bear in mind that you need to pay particular attention to researching what crystal you have and what is the best way to cleanse it, because some methods cannot be used with specific crystals. So one of the best ways that you can clean crystals is using natural flowing water, and water neutralizes negative energy stored in the stone and directs it back to the earth. So with the flowing water method, all you need to do is hold your crystal under cold flowing water for several minutes and just visualize all the energy traces being dissolved. Another way of cleansing crystals is using salt water mixture or coarse sea salt, piling up the crystals on top of coarse sea salt. And some crystals work that way, some crystals cannot be blended with salt. You can also use sunlight to energize the crystals. Also, you can use moonlight or put the crystals out under a full moon. Another way is to use the sea or the ocean to cleanse the crystals, which we've talked about before, and just make sure that you secure them in a mesh bag or a mesh cloth so you do not lose them. And you just do that for a simple 10 to 15 minutes. Another really good and easy way to cleanse crystals is to basically smudge them using herbal smudge sticks made from white sage or rosemary or whatever smudge stick you have on hand. You can also use incense as well. Crystals should be cleaned regularly, especially if they're used for healing. So some crystals cannot be wet. Common crystals that cannot get wet include amber, turquoise, red coral, fire opal, moonstone, calcite, as well as selenite. So a good rule of thumb is that many stones that end with ITE are not water friendly, and you need to make sure, because you don't want to damage your precious crystals. So what are the crystals that cannot be cleansed with salt? Never have salt close to malachite. Malachite is one of the crystals that cannot be cleansed with salt. It's very toxic and it should only be used in its polished form. So some healing stones such as calcite, selenite, dioptase, also they will crumble when they come in contact with water. So with these stones in particular, you need to use incense for cleansing. Now there's a little bit of a debate going on as to whether you should program the crystal once you purchase it and after cleansing it. Programming the crystal means that you allow new energy to flow into your crystal from you, making it unique to you. So basically, some experts say that you do not need to program the crystal because a crystal that's not programmed will still do what it does in its natural state. So it basically uses the energy to assist you in the problem that it feels is necessary for your highest good. On the other hand, other crystal experts say that it's really important to program your crystal so it knows what it needs to do. So one of the best ways to program your crystal is to sit down in a quiet place with your stone or crystal cupped in your hands. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing, taking deep, slow, regular breaths. Center your inner energy on your purpose and allow your intention to flow. If you do not have a particular intention in mind, you can meditate on the crystal by holding the crystal in your hand and stating clearly in your mind, only the most positive, high-level energy may work through this healing stone. So focus on your intent for a while, focus on your breathing, then end your meditation with "so be it," and the stone is now programmed. I hope you found this video helpful. I do apologize on the camera angle, and I will pay attention to that in the next upcoming videos if I do take you on a store tour. Please let me know if you are interested in such gemstone crystal videos. I'd love to do more. Take care and have a great day. Bye bye.